Hello everyone, I'm Emmett and welcome to my fun little drawing video. As you can probably guess, I'm doing the straw page challenge. If you don't know what that is, it's just where I draw on people's straw pages. The one rule is that it has to be fully colored. So why don't we just hop right in? This straw page was given to me by a fellow Aradia lover named Kel. Um, I really like the setup of this. I love all the purples and the fun little gifts. Um, because I draw Aradia a lot, I already kind of had an idea for what to draw. Um, Aradia is not my favorite Homestuck character, but I do draw her a lot because my girlfriend, who is a system, I'm very fond of their Aradia. So I always draw the Aradia. Um, I don't actually remember if her Aradia is the host or not. I just know she's always fronting. Um, this person's favorite character is Aradia. They said that. That's why we're drawing Aradia here. Um, I was struggling a lot with like the skirt, as you could see. But eventually I figured it out, and after I finished coloring everything, I started adding outlines and stuff. And then it was time for my least favorite part, shading. I suck at shading. Oh my god. Even like when I'm not on straw page, it's just like, oh my lord. That's why this challenge helps me with a lot more things than just working around with one layer in one brush. Helps me with shading because that's kind of like the whole premise of the challenge is to color everything. Um, but yeah, I added a little Solix in the corner and it was really fun. So here she is, really pretty, super cute, and the person really liked it. For this one, I obviously forgot to get a video of me showcasing the straw page, but I promise you, it was really cool straw page. This person's favorite character, or one of their favorite characters, is Carcat. So I thought, I draw Carcat a lot. But I haven't done an angsty drawing in a while, and I love angsty drawings. So I cooked up this Carcat inspired off of Enoch Mahler on Twitter. I think that's how I pronounce it. Very creepy vibes, I guess I could say. But yeah, I always draw Carcat, so I wanted to do something a little more different from what I normally do. I felt like there was like space missing next to the Carcat, so I added his zodiac sign there. But after that, he was done. Wow, pretty creepy. I really liked all the greens on this straw page. I don't see enough greens being used, but yeah, this person stated their straw page is pretty old. They're gonna remake it soon, but they told me their favorite character is Dave, so that's who I ended up drawing. I wanted to go a little more simple with this, just like because I had no ideas whatsoever what to draw. I planned a pretty basic pose. He's just kind of standing with his hand in his pocket, holding a sword in his god tier outfit. Pretty simple. I really liked the colors. Um, I just felt like it could have looked a little better without the outlines at the end. Um, there was definitely a lot more I could have done with this drawing, so this one is kind of my least favorite out of the bunch. But it's alright, it's fine. The person really liked the drawing. I thought it was relatively pretty chill. Um, there was a point where I nearly pressed the send, and I got really scared and had to just pause for a second, but it's okay, guys. I didn't send it. I luckily did not send any of these drawings on accident. They were all finished before I sent them, which is a very good thing. But yeah, here you can see me fixing the outline of the hair and the face, and then I go and start adding the sword. The sword, um, I don't know what I was doing there. That's not a sword. But there's only so much you can do with Straw Page and its mechanics. Um, yeah, after I added the symbol on the chest, I started adding a little bit more outline work and the name, of course. I turned the star into like a little A and then forgot to erase the stuff inside because I'm like that. But yeah, here he is, all done. Again, very simple day, very simple pose. This straw page was super cute. I like the little characters on there and the Pokemon. Ugh. Anyways, this person's favorite character is also Dave. And I didn't want to do another boring drawing like I did last time, so you'll never guess what we're doing. More angst! I've actually never drawn Dove, ever, at all. I've always just drawn Dave, so I thought, why don't I do Dove this time? Because again, I never draw her. Kind of crazy that like the first time I draw Dove, I decide, yeah, I'm gonna make it angsty. Um, Little blood warning ahead. Really sorry about that. I originally wasn't going to add blood to this drawing, but I felt like it was a little too, I guess, basic looking. So that's why I ended up adding it. I wanted to add some sort of shadow on top of her, like to kind of show that like, oh, it was Bro Strider's fault, guys. But I ended up scrapping that idea because it looked really weird, and instead just like wrote in big letters like can't abscond. Yeah. Um. There she is, in all her fun little glory. Yeah. Believe it or not, this was the first straw page that I got that was like actually Homestuck themed. And of course it had to be Dave and Cal. I mean, why wouldn't it be? But yeah, just super big, like eye candy. I really loved this straw page. I noticed that the person put like a sock on sticker, and that like kind of shocked me a bit. Low key, I thought people didn't talk about Sokon anymore after like its departure, but no, really sick. I loved Sokon. But yeah, most of this recording was me just trying to figure out what to draw because I didn't want to do a third Dave in a row. Eventually, I settled on drawing Cal. I've never drawn this little puppet guy before. This was my first time. I could not tell you what color his hat is from memory. Luckily for me, there was a fun little reference right above it, so that was kind of convenient. I don't actually remember if this person even likes Cal. I know there's a lot of mentions of Cal, but I didn't really ask them because I mean, there's a lot of Dave mention, so I was like, I'm gonna draw Dave, but you know, I didn't. I know he's a really overrated character and a lot of people liked him. It's just I was a little surprised by how many people were saying I like Dave and wanted me to draw Dave. Um but yeah, no, I pretty much just drew exactly what I saw above. Drew a fun little puppet guy. I tried cleaning up the outlines a bit, but I don't know. It looked a little weird still. To make up for me not drawing Dave, I added some Strider shades on top. And then after finishing up the drawing by adding his glove, he was done! Yay! Very simple cow. I obviously did not draw the shirt thing. Overall, everyone really liked the drawings, and I really liked doing this fun challenge. It was super fun, and I definitely want to do a part 2 someday. If you want to see your straw page get featured in the next video, post a link to your straw page in the comments, or just the username. If it's not obvious who your favorite Homestuck character is on your straw page, then please tell me so I know what to draw. Again, thank you all so much for handing over your straw pages, and thank you guys for watching.